Okay, Faisi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, before we start, let's say basmalah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. All right. Again, this is the review of daily task 6, and the test will be after the holiday. Yeah, make sure you are ready for the test, yeah, because yeah, it's after your holiday. Okay, what is the test about? It's about unit 10. How many topics are there in unit 10 that we are going that are going to be tested? There are two. First, while, as, when, and the second one is models. Now let's move on to the first one. Okay, here you need to complete the sentences with while, as, or when, right? Where do you put while or as? Before the longer action. Yeah, where here, right? I was driving to school is the longer action, right? And I was walking to the park is also the longer action. How do you know? Because they are in past continuous. All right. Now, what about when? Where do you put when? When is put before the shorter action. How do you know that this is the shorter action? Because it is in the past simple. See, subject, verb to. Right? Now let's move on to the exercise. Now, I want to go to you one by one. Let's go to, oh yeah, video on please, everybody, yeah. I don't want to see your initials. I want to see your faces. Okay, let's go to Arkan. Atala, number one. What to fill in the blank, Arkan?
The bus was coming very fast down the road when she looked up.
Well done. It's when. Why? Because this is before the shorter action. The bus was coming fast, 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 coming fast, and then bam, suddenly she looked up. Yeah. Okay. Now, thank you, Arkan. Number two, Arkarizi. What do you think?
While father was gardening, he found a hurt bird.
Is that right, Faisi? Yes, well done, Arkarizi. But I don't want to use while. Can I use as?
Yes.
Yes. You can use while or as before the longer action. Yeah. Father found a hurt bird in the middle of his gardening. Okay. Thank you, Arkarizi. Number three. Let's go to Dafa, Aditya, Nararia. Dafa, you there? Yes. Number three. What to fill in the blank, Dafa? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. What to fill in the blank, Dafa? Did you say as?
Yes.
Oh yeah, as we were playing football, we saw our neighbor. But I don't want to use as. Can I use while instead?
Yes.
Yes. You can use while or as before the longer action. The longer action uses the past continuous. Playing, gardening, right? Okay. Thank you, Dafa. Now number four, Kenzie.
She was cleaning her room when I slept.
Yeah, she was cleaning her room when I slept. Okay, well done. Yes, before the shorter action, I slept. You use the when. Okay, good. Now, thank you, Kenzie. Now, number five. I'll go to Maisha. What is number 5, Maisha?
When the girls were dancing, a boy brought them flowers.
Okay. Which one is the longer action, Maisha? The longer
Dancing.
action is dancing. So before the longer action, you need to put
Oh, then
you need to put
uh,
mm-mm.
uh,
Just look at the other examples.
while
Yes, while or as. Yes, like that. Okay? So while and as are followed by the longer action, and when is followed by the shorter action. Okay, remember that. Now, any questions about this?
No.
Now, let's move on to number 2. Here you need to decide, is it is it past continuous or is it past simple? Past continuous is for the longer action. Past simple is for the shorter action. Yeah. Okay. Now, A. Let's go to Desda.
She was reading quietly when the lights went out.
Well done. She was reading quietly when the lights went out. Yes. Uh, the longer action, reading. Suddenly, bam! What? It was dark, right? The lights went out. Why do you use when? Because it's in the middle of the sentence and it is before the shorter action. Okay, well done, Nadesda. Next, now B. Let's go to Naura.
While Farhan was praying Tarawih, the boys next to him farted.
Ted. Yeah. While Farhan was praying Tarawih, the boy next to him farted. Okay, but I want to use as instead. Can I?
Yes.
Yes. So before the longer action, yeah, you can use while or as. And after that, the longer action, and after that, comma, and then the shorter action. All right. Thank you, Naura. Next, let's go to Amy with C.
As Mr. Salim was getting out of the classroom, he accidentally dropped his laptop.
No. Yes, while Mr. Salim was getting out of the classroom, he accidentally dropped his laptop. Do you think his laptop was broken? Yes. That's too bad, right? Yes. So he was walking out of the classroom and then suddenly he dropped his laptop. Okay, good. Amy, now let's go to Raza. D. Raza, you there? Raza Ramadan. Oh, it's your month, Raza. And Raza is not responding. Let's go to Zahra then. Zahra, can you do D, please?
Um, we have lunch at the cafeteria. Mm,
What? Well, S or when? Zahra, are you there? We were having lunch at the cafeteria. Which one is it?
While Mr. Harper was finding
All right. There are two kinds of actions here, the longer action and the shorter action. The longer action uses here past continuous, and the shorter action uses past simple. So this one must be the past simple. Okay, this happened. Mr. Harper found a fly in the soup while we were in the middle of having lunch. Okay, did we stop having lunch? Maybe not, yeah. Okay. Or if you don't want to, if you are disgusted by a fly in the soup, then you would have stopped having lunch. So this is when and this is found. Okay, if I see. Okay, thank you, Zahra. Next, let's go to Radin. Radin, E, please. Radin, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. What about E, Radin?
While
While
uh, I am climbing
while
climbing
they were climbing
climbing
Mount Bromo,
mountain. Yes.
the photographer
The photo takes
hmm, it
uh,
happened in the past.
took
Yes, that's right.
a photo.
While they were climbing Mount Bromo, the photographer took a lot of photos of them. So remember this, yeah, 5C, the patterns will always be like this in grade 5, yeah. Maybe in grade 6 and grade in the next grades will be different, but in grade 5 the patterns will be like this. Okay, I won't ever change the me and Miss Hapsa won't ever change the patterns. Okay, in grade 5. So uh past continuous, past simple, when before the past simple, and while or as before the past continuous. Okay, all right, on to the next topic. Models. Yes. Must and mustn't are for rules and have consequences if you don't follow them. Should, ought to, and shouldn't are for giving advices. You don't get angry when the person that you are giving advice to does not follow your advice, right? Okay, now what about A? Let's do it together, yeah? Time is running out. Ambon pagi students wear blue and white uniform on Mondays. Is it should, ought to, or must? Do you think?
must.
Yes, it's the rule. It's the uniform that you must wear on Mondays, right? Yes, that's right. Because it's a rule, and then you use must. What about B? She tie her hair up during PE because she has very long hair.
Should.
Is it a rule or is it a good idea to do?
Good idea.
Yeah.
You see, I'm liking yeah. I see. Now, Fauzi, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, B. Is B a rule or not? No,
No.
it's a good thing to do, right? It's not a rule. So the answer is should or ought to,
Out.
Now, what about C? I can't help you. You blah 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 do your examination yourself.
Must.
Must. Yes. You must do your exam yourself. I cannot help you. If I help you, it means that you are cheating. Right? Okay, what about D? The participants blah 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 turn their mobile phones off during so there's something missing here. There during the competition, yeah, maybe. Or they will be disqualified. Nah, is it a rule or not?
Rule.
Yes, I think it is a rule. If they don't follow this rule, they will be disqualified, right? Okay, now E.
Ought to.
Yes, it's an advice. It's a good thing to do. It's a good idea, right? It's a good idea. If you prepare your books for school in the morning, there will be, there will be a lot of chance that you will forget something, right? Okay. Any questions about this? Okay. So must are for rules. Must is for rules, and the situations will be clear, yeah, whether it's a rule or not. Okay. Now the negative models. Complete the sentences with shouldn't or mustn't. Number. No, not number, yeah, but A. You go near the dog. I'm afraid it will get provoked. What do you think? Is it a rule or is it a good idea to do? Or is it not a good idea to do? You go near the dog. Not a good idea, right? So
Yeah.
you use shouldn't. It's not a good idea to go near the dog. I'm afraid it will get provoked. All right. Now B. Talk on your phone when crossing the road or driving a car. Whoa. Is there a rule about this?
Yes.
Yes. So what do you put here?
Must. Yes.
Mustn't. Yes. C. Uh, you blah blah use other properties without their permission. Asking for their permission. Yeah. If you do, then it's considered as stealing. Okay. So it's something forbidden to do, right? So what do you use?
Must.
Mustn't. Yes, you cannot ever do that. So it's a mustn't. Okay, next, the last two. We blah 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 feed the animals in at this zoo. Did you see the notice outside? Nah. What do you think this is? Is it something forbidden or is it something not a good idea to do?
Forbidden.
Yeah, it is something forbidden. See the notice again? Yeah. The notice says do not feed the animals. Okay, whenever you see the notice, it means that it is a rule. Yeah, so the answer is mustn't. 9:41. Okay, last one. I blah 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 disturb my parents during office hours unless it is urgent. Is it
Shouldn't.
shouldn't? Yes, it's not a good idea to disturb my parents during office hour. All right. So, any questions? 5C? No? Okay, I hope that your results will be I hope that you will get the best results, yeah, because I can see from the reviews that you have submitted and from the answers that you've given me today, I can see that uh, this the topics are easy enough for you, right? Okay, 5C, that is all for today. Happy holiday, and I would like to ask for your forgiveness for any shortcomings that are from me. Yeah. Okay, 5C. I hope that our ibadah during Ramadan are accepted by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Okay, happy holiday 5C. See you again after Idul Fitri. Okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, let's say hamdalah. Alhamdulillah. Rabbil alamin. Bye 5C.